Hey, what's going on, guys? Here's what I think is going to be the next AR meta when it comes to Warzone. Obviously, we've all heard about the STG quite a bit. So this is what I believe is going to be the next meta. It may not be it. There's a lot of attachments here, guys. So I may get something wrong. If I'm 100% correct, somebody owes me something. I don't know, maybe high five, maybe $10, maybe a sub. I don't know. We'll go from there. Anyway, let's start with the Mercury Silencer. I think it's pretty common sense. Obviously, right now it says -1 damage range, but we all know that that's not going to stay like that because that's actually what it looked like in Cold War at the start. Now, it did take them a couple of days, maybe even a couple of weeks to fix that, and we all had to use MW weapons at the start. But as of right now, that is what's probably going to be the meta. It's definitely going to change. It will not be like that in Warzone, and I'd be surprised if it's even like that in tomorrow. I would bet it's changed by tomorrow. Going over here to the M1930. That's a big word. Holy cow. M1930. Strife angled. It's got +2 accuracy, +1 aiming stability, +1 aim walking steadiness. Out of all of these, I don't think any of them are all that great. And again, we're going off the Vanguard stats, which I haven't looked at true game data at all yet. A lot of this stuff doesn't exactly go to 1-to-1 whenever it goes over to Warzone, so this might not be it. But as of right now, compared to all the rest of these, this is gonna be the best one. You're gonna lose a little bit of a sprint to fire, but when you're using an AR, you're not sprinting to fire a whole lot. You're usually like more using like an SMG to do that. So moving on over to the barrel. Again, I don't love any of these barrels, but I do like this one. Highly accurate and controllable. I don't know if that's a plus or if that's just the description for it. And then the headshot damage, I'm guessing you get more of a headshot damage maybe. So I feel like this is definitely going to be the one to use. 45 round drum, it's got the most ammo. I think that's pretty common sense. The 30 round, even in this game mode in Vanguard, is not a lot. I was able to get 2, sometimes 3 kills with it. But once you got to the 3rd kill, it was pretty much gone. That 45 is going to be a must, especially for the 250 damage in Warzone. Heading on down to lengthened. I do like this bullet out of all of these. Incendiary is kind of cool. That might be more of an annoyance. And to be fair, it also could be a big meta thing, but as of right now, we don't know how it's going to work in Warzone. But it works very well as I was using it earlier for multiplayer, so it's either of these two, but if I had to take a guess, that bullet velocity will help a lot. Heading on over here, a lot of these, again, they're a lot for, I feel like, SMGs. I feel like the SMGs are absolutely going to have a lot of fun with this. There's a lot of things: recoil control, hip fire, flinch. I don't know if flinch is really going to make a difference in Warzone, just like it didn't really do in Cold War. Accuracy, that's very nice, but it's only +1. I don't know what the plus means. I don't know how much that is. So again, we'll have to find out later on whenever there's actually testing being done. So my current thing is going to be stippled. I like the recoil recovery. Again, not quite sure what that means, but I do like it. And then the initial accuracy and recoil. These are two different things. Again, nobody really knows what they mean yet. And if somebody does, that's awesome. Maybe true game data out there, but I haven't looked into Vanguard guns so much. So this is definitely going to be, for me, this is going to be my day one. Down here, vital. I think this is going to, if I would almost put money that this is what is this? A perk, a proficiency? That's what it's going to be. Is going to be vital, because when you look at the rest of these, focus, flinch might not help. I don't know, because flinch didn't really do anything with Cold War. When you're looking at accuracy and recoil, again, that's while suppressed. How much of that's going to help? If that's going to make you have an absolute beamer and you don't have to get suppressed or your shots don't miss, like how they say they do in Vanguard, then maybe that'll be it, because making it a 1-for-1 like it is for every other gun would be awesome. But as of right now, I don't quite know how it's going to work in Warzone. So this could be a thing, but I would say that increasing the area for vital hits, probably you get like a neck shot, it counts as a headshot. Maybe a upper chest counts as a neck shot. Maybe if you hit like in the shoulder, that's going to count for a chest shot. I think that would be huge. So that's what I'm rocking with day one. On-hand equipment, again, I think that fully loaded could be nice. It's essentially like our fully loaded class from MW. I'm liking that they're bringing that back, because I wasn't enjoying having to get a MW weapon for whenever I was using only Cold War weapons. especially when I was trying to come back from the gulag late game. Didn't have any ammo. I wanted a fully loaded weapon. There wasn't anything for Cold War, so I'm really happy to bringing that back. Surplus, again, that's really nothing actually. Yeah, a lot of this is like melee. We don't really use a whole lot of melee in Warzone, so again, hold your breath. That'll be good for snipers, but that's not going to be good for AR. And then mounted movement. I haven't really tried to mount too much in Vanguard, so I don't know how much that really helps. And then stun power, again, that's another thing with melee. So I'm going +1 equipment dexterity. Again, I don't quite know what that means yet, but out of all of them, I think that's what I'm going to rock with. Either that or fully loaded. Going over to the stock. I don't have this one done. This one could be the meta. I'm like one level away, but it is almost midnight and I need to do 2 more videos. So I'm going to bed. But this could be meta right here. I don't like how much movement you lose and how much ADS you lose. That's the only thing I don't love. Other than that, these sound great. This sounds good too, though. You got horizontal recoil and ADS speed. Helps you out with the ADS right there a little bit too. So we'll see where that goes. The sight, I think it's going to be 3.5. I heard JGod talking about, I think it's a 3 to 6 they were using, and they like that. So if that works, that works. I don't know how much of a variable zoom works because I know in the past it's always kind of not been very good. But as you can see, it's only a -1, and then kind of up here is also a -1. So we'll see. And that's going to wrap it up, guys. I think that's going to be it for that. Going down to here, I think that perk 1 slot is going to have an abundance of things you can use. You can use Ninja, you can use Ghost. Cold-Blooded is kind of a hit or miss one for some people. I don't use it anymore, but I think that, especially with heartbeats being turned off, and I believe Cold-Blooded countered heartbeats, and with the nerf to heartbeat coming tomorrow, I don't really think that's going to be a big thing, but Ghost and Ninja, and then 2 new perks. One that's going to let you feel enemies through walls, and then I forgot what the other one's going to do, but the one that feels enemies through walls, it'll like blink on your screen when someone's nearby, even if you can't see them, they're through the wall, it'll let you know someone's near. I don't know what the counter to that is going to be yet, but as of right now, that's what we have. So perk 1 is stacked. You can use Ninja, which is going to be obviously move silently. Ghost, big one, you can stay off radars. Cold-Blooded, there's a lot of ones. Serpentine, sprinting, yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of new stuff coming. This perk 1 is going to be insane. Heading on over to perk 2, I think high alert is one of the only ways to go. I was looking at these the other day, and I really wasn't too impressed with any of them. Oh, actually, they're already in the game. Look at that, but they're locked. So these are the new ones. Serpentine, it's actually, this one's in, I did not know. I thought that was in perk 1. Maybe there was a mistake earlier. Either way, your vision pulses when enemies are nearby, even through walls. That's what I mean. So that's going to be perk 2. I like that it's taking up high alert, because then you can take high alert away. If I had to take a guess, guys, take a guess. It says not unlocked right away. I think this is like unlocked at 21, I think, if I'm correct. So that'll be that. And then heading over to lightweight, I think that this is the best one for here. So that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. Either that one or double time. But I think lightweight, increase that movement speed. It'll make Warzone play a lot better, a lot faster, especially if you like to run and gun. That's it, guys. That's what I think the meta is going to be for tomorrow. Hopefully I'm right. Probably not on the STG 100%, but we'll see. Everybody, have a great night.